Hey, beautiful friends. This is Sarah Blumenfeld with Networking Done Different and outreach of and invitation to more.com. This is a special series highlighting the service providers and vendors for the Galveston Metaphysical and Healing Fair at the Galveston Convention Center on Saturday, April 6, 2024, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm excited today to have with me Christy Smith of Moon Astrology, a dear friend. And I'm so excited to see her at the fair, but she's going to tell us now what she'll be offering. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Sarah. I'm so excited to be at the fair. I love doing in-person readings. So I'm an astrologer. I will be the event astrologer. I will be doing mini birth chart readings. As much as I'd love to do full hour-long birth chart readings, I'm going to try to get to everyone. So I will be on the spot pulling up people's birth charts and interpreting them with them, telling them about their major placements, their gifts, their missions here, what's going on currently in the heavens for them, all the good astro stuff.
So how did you get into this work?
I met Debra Silverman, who is a world-renowned astrologer, totally by chance, and she read my chart to me and blew my mind. I thought astrology was totally woo-woo. I didn't believe in it. Shh, don't tell anybody. And then I had this famous astrologer read my chart, and I have never felt so much self-acceptance and self-permission. I tell her she released the beast.
Oh,
She
wow.
So I've been studying it. I graduated from her school a few years back. I launched my own business and I have not looked back. And so now I help other people kind of find their innate home, remember who they are by kind of lifting the veil and looking at their astrology, what they came in here with, all the goods that they came in here with their, on their very first breath.
Right. And they've tucked away all these years, and now you're going to say, look what you've got.
Yeah.
You could be using this.
Well, the cool part about an astrology reading too is it's so scientific, right? Astronomically, we're looking at where the planets were at certain moments in your life. And so we can go back in time and really give meaning to seemingly random events that were actually very purposeful and guided them in specific ways. And so there is such a remembering and kind of a self permission process that happens and really gives meaning to our lives.
Yeah. So I know you can only do a very short reading at the fair. How long is a regular reading, and what additional information can be covered in a standard reading?
So I'll probably do 10-minute minis and I'll just go right in for the punch, get to the good, juicy stuff with them. But in a full reading, I usually do an hour, 50 minutes to an hour, and we'll go back in time. We'll start with some of their Saturn cycles, we call them. So we're going to go through very meaningful periods in their life and tie it together and figure out their life lesson. And then we're going to break down their greatest gifts, their kind of emotional nature, give them permission to be exactly who they are, their greatest, deepest desires. We're going to talk about their pain points, and break down who they are, what they're made out of. And then we'll even go into upcoming and current cycles, what they're working with right now, what energy is coming to them in the next year. So we can plan out, we can really plan together and the goal is that they walk forward into life eyes wide open, knowing exactly what they're working with.
Nice. And what sort of information do people, in case they haven't had an astrology reading, what information do they need to provide to you?
Definitely the birthday and the place. And please, if you can, try to find the time. We can get a lot of good information without it, and we can sometimes pinpoint the time together. However, birth date, birthplace, and birth time, if they have it, are what I need.
Okay. All right. Good. So what else should our friends know about what you're offering at the fair?
That I'm very funny, that I never will forget you once I meet you. I also offer subscription services. So if you like it, and if you really say, gosh, this blew something open in me, we can do monthly astrological coaching where we work through their chart.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, to really guide them through, this is what you're working with now. This is what's coming up. Let's plan for it together. So I think it's a really cool way to make use of your own astrology.
Yeah, boy, that could really help in navigating your life, I would think.
I think everyone should learn how to read their own astrology. It is so life-giving.
Yeah. How do people connect with you outside the fair?
So I have an Instagram or a website. You can go to my website, neonmoonastrology.com, or you can find me being crazy and weird on Instagram at Christy _Smith _astrology.
Okay. Okay, good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you at the fair, and hopefully our friends can get some real knowledge about astrology.
Yeah, I can't wait. Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you, friends, for listening. We do hope you'll come to the fair early and stay all day. There's so many service providers and vendors that are just going to be fun to be around, and you want to be there and be part of this. Galveston Metaphysical and Healing Fair, April the 6th, 10 to 8 at the Galveston Convention Center. See you there.
I'm out.